Yo, what's up guys, here GTA Pubs here. Welcome back to another brand new GTA video. In today's video, we're going to be talking about the biggest leak ever in GTA series with GTA 6 rumors, speculations, and reports. Again, this is coming from, as we know, Jason Schreier. We heard from him in the past. There was actually a fight with insiders and him. Again, he was formerly known with the writing site or journalist Kotaku, but now moved on to the Bloomsburg News. We're going to be talking about this big Bloomsburg News article that is just blowing up this past couple weeks since the Contract Enterprises DLC update has arrived into GTA 5 Online. We're going to be talking about how release time, how the first female protagonist is true, where this is going to be taking place, and much more. So let's get right into today's video. So yes, this is coming from Bloomsburg News, where Jason Schreier now works. Again, as I said in my intro, he was a part of Kotaku. Again, they cover like games and whatnot, and I don't know what happened there, but he transitioned and still doing, gaming articles and stuff, but now just for the Bloomsburg News. Again, this is what he looks like. Again, you probably know him from now. Again, he has chimed in about GTA 6 rumors, speculation reports in the past, actually even having a fight with Yan2295, or an argument, I should say, saying that his news was right. Yan was saying his news was right, or rumors and reports, whatnot. But again, that's just a little intro to who Jason Schreier is. Now, this article was posted on July 27th, 2022, like a couple days after, or 1-2 days after the Contract Enterprises DLC did release, and this is what it had to say. After a publicly controversy 4 years ago, Rockstar, the maker of Grand Theft Auto, is reinventing itself as a kinder, gentler company, but employees aren't sure if it can still proceed the chart-topping caliber of the game the studio has become known for. The development of Grand Theft Auto 6 has been slower than impatient fans and even longtime employees have expected, despite normalists across the company being higher than ever, according to many staffers. Between the company's new direction and the 2019 departure of Dan Houser, who led the creative direction on many previous games, all indication suggests Grand Theft Auto 6 will feel very different than its predecessors. Read the full story for more details on the development processes of GTA 6. Here's what we know. So again, I will leave this Bloomsburg News article down in the description down below, but basically just an intro to what Jason Schreier is trying to say. This has been going on for 40 years now, guys. How people just want to hear that Grand Theft Auto 6 is in development. We recently heard back in February when Rockstar Games, Take-Two Interactive, officially announced something is happening, and that made Rockstar fans a little calmer than they were in the past, but now they're up in arms still. But again, basically Jason Schreier goes on to interview employees from Rockstar Games, how this has been a different process than GTA 5 goes, and how Dan Houser, he was on the creative team at Rockstar Games. He was like a co-founder of Rockstar Games, and how he led GTA 5 and how he's not in the picture anymore. So again, how's GTA 6 going to be? Former employees and even longtime employees thought this game would have been out already, and this might be because of, who is working at Rockstar nowadays and all that. So again, it goes on to talk about how we should be receiving a female protagonist. And they say the game will feature a playable female protagonist for the first time, according to people familiar with the matter. The woman is Latino and be one of the pair of leading characters in a story influenced by the bank robbers Bonnie and Clyde. Wow. Developers are also being cautious not to quote-unquote punch down by making jokes about the marginalized groups, the people say, in the contrast with previous Grand Theft Auto games. So wow, this is confirmed coming from Jason Schreier and his people familiar with the matter, that we're going to be getting our first female protagonist for the first time in the game's history. It will be Latino, so might be, Puerto Rican or down from the islands. And again, apparently this is going to be influenced by Bonnie and Clyde. Again, I can't really explain who Bonnie and Clyde is, but it's, going way back in the day. But apparently, there are some jokes about Bonnie and Clyde that might, resurface if this game comes out. And Rockstar did make jokes about Bonnie and Clyde. It wouldn't go too well with the game's matter. So again, Rockstar just wants to be cautious with that they don't make any news related or, get slammered down or anything with politics wise or anything that would hurt people. Now, talking about the release date, Rockstar sources tell Jason Schreier that this game's release is likely 2 years away. And they say the industry analysts anticipate that the next Grand Theft Auto will be out sometime in Take-Two's 2024 fiscal year, which runs from April 2023 through March 2024. But developers are skeptical. The game has been in development in some form since 2014. Although there are loose schedules in place, people interviewed for the article said they didn't know of any firm release date and that they expect the game to be at least 2 years away. Earlier this year, a group of designers quit Rockstar's Edinburgh office, telling colleagues they are sick of the lack of process. There's a lot of drama here, as you can see, of this game releasing, and even, as they said, designers from the Edinburgh office just quit because, whoever was telling them to making this game and how they want it to release, it wasn't just adding up, and they were, taking their good old time. Now, understand you want to take your good old time with this, GTA 6 game. It needs to outrun GTA 5, for an example, but it looks like people that were interviewed for this article say that this game should be on track for a 2023 through 2024 release date. So we're looking at probably, at the earliest, November or August 2023 through that March 2024 year. But again, game designers, everyone that works for Rockstar are skeptical at this time that, again, if it might not go on track for this path, but let's just say that. So again, lastly, they go on to say this about, the map and where we should see this Grand Theft Auto 6 game happen. And it said Rockstar wanted to include large portions of North and South America, but had to be reeled in. Again, they said original plans for the title, which is codename Project Americas, were for it to be bigger than Grand Theft Auto game to date. Earlier designs called for the inclusion of territories modeled after the large swath of North and South America, according to people familiar with the plans. The new map is a fictional Miami, but will be updated over time. Again, the game's new map is now focused on fictional version of Miami and its surrounding areas. Rockstar's plan to continually update the game over time, adding new missions and cities on a regular basis, which leadership hopes will lead to less crunch during the game's final months, so the game's world remains large with more interior locations than previous Grand Theft Auto games, affecting the timeline. So wow, it looks like, again, like last month, we heard that there might be a new name to Grand Theft Auto 6, but it looks like it is still codename Project Americas when game developers and, people in the know talk about GTA 6. But it looks like they were going to include North and South America, but I don't think that is going to happen at this time. Again, it looks like they were focused on having Miami, or Vice City, as it's called in game, will be updated over time with other things, but it looks like we are officially confirmed. It's not confirmed from Rockstar, but the people that interviewed with Jason Schreier, that looks like is the map we are going to be leading in with story mode and online in Miami. It looks like Rockstar Games and their designers and developers want to make more interior locations for this game, so that might be taking a little longer than expected because, again, they didn't do this in GTA 5. So again, there's also another article that we'll be diving into in another video to come on the channel. So again, stay tuned for that. But again, this is a big news regarding plans for GTA 6, when it could come out, where it's going to be taking place, and our first female protagonist in games history. So guys, if you did enjoy today's video, a like rating would be super awesome. Remember to subscribe to the GTA Pups channel for more videos like this. My name is Pup here, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out.